it's a miserable day here in Melbourne. But if you're a Fitzroy supporter, you might be wondering, is there somebody up there got it in for me? But here at TT, we're honouring the Roy boys and their great history and fabulous players and characters. Kevin Bulldog Murray is Fitzroy, games record holder for the club, Brownlow medalist and second generation Lion. He won an incredible 9 club best and fairest.
Well, the 45 years I'd been associated with them, they've struggled financially in all of that time, you know. There've always been a bit of a poor relation in between the Collingwoods and Carlton when we were here.
Were you envious in your playing days of the richer clubs, the powerful clubs?
Yes, envious, because I only had the experience of playing on the MCG in the finals on a couple of occasions. That was in 1960. And just the thrill to run out there with the roar of that crowd and the experience out on the ground, it's a totally different proposition than playing your home and away games.
Now, Kev, who were the great characters, supporters or players in your time?
The likes of Norm Johnson, Bill Stephen, the late Alan Gale, great men that were inspirational to us young fellas.
Lazarus has played well, particularly up forward, kicks to the half forward.
When we won, we beat Collingwood, we got a side of lamb. In those days, the side of lamb was tremendous. In fact, I nearly got booked coming through the gardens on a push bike. We beat Collingwood, and the copper pulled up and he said, "Hey, what do you got there?" Side of lamb.
Kevin Wright was a Fitzroy player in the 50s, but remembers clearly the Roy's last flag in 1944.
It was a tram strike, and everybody technically were going by cars or horse and cart. But the football team went by Bell's Transport Removalist, a furniture van.
Titch Edwards played for the Lions during their glory days in the 30s, lining up with Brownlow medalists Bunton, Smallhorn and Ryan.
You couldn't care less where you played, first or second, as long as you got a game and you're wearing a maroon and blue jumper. That was the biggest thing, and they just all loved Fitzroy. Even the dogs in the street were barking Fitzroy. I mean, because they love Fitzroy.
It's tapped across towards Quinlan and McMahon. Quinlan seems to have recovered from that knock that he got earlier. Has a shot at the goals from the boundary line. Look at that!
Bernie Quinlan, he was a star. Well, his father played for me with me in 1934 in the seconds. Frank Quinlan, he was just as good a kick as Bernie.
Norm Johnson was a Fitzroy champion of the 40s and 50s and played alongside the Baron Ruthven, Butch Gale and many others.
The president worked on the railways and Jack Buckley was a full-time secretary, but we didn't have much money them days, and Collingwood and Carlton they had more people.
Even Lazarus couldn't save the Lions this time.
Close to the boundary line, but Lazarus saves the day.
The greatest thing in my heart is the Fitzroy Football Club. I don't want to lose it.
It's a new era starting for Fitzroy. At least we'll be part of the AFL competition, and you know, we helped make it what it is. We were 1/12 of the league in the old days, and the history of Fitzroy won't be lost if we're part of something.
Titch Edwards, the old Lion, should have the last word.
Who's going to be the next after Fitzroy?
Yeah, who's next? The good old Roy boys.